Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you another recipe that is nutritious and healthy, and it's a must-have recipe for vegetarians and those who want to lose weight. So this is the egg and cabbage recipe. It is a simple recipe to make and it is just delicious. I hope you watch it step by step to see how this is done. And if you're new to this channel, I welcome you to the family and please subscribe. Thank you so much for doing that. So we will dive straight into it to see how this recipe was made. So here I have one medium-sized cabbage that I have sliced into half. I already washed it before slicing it, and I'm trying to take some of the back off because it looks a little bit old. So I'm peeling that off so I will be able to work on it. I'm trying to remove the cord off. That is what I'm doing. So I have done it for the first half. I'm doing it for the second half as well. That would be easier for me to slice it up. So I'm going to slice the cabbage into strips. For this, it will allow me to get the exact kind of texture that I want for this recipe. So I'm done cutting the first half. I'm going to transfer that into a bowl, and as you can see, I'm trying to open it up. I'll do the same process for the second half that I'm cutting into strips as well. So I'm all done with that. I'm going to add it up to the bowl as well. So we are all set. I have a bigger bowl which I'm going to transfer all the sliced cabbage into because I realized that the other bowl was a little bit smaller. So I'm adding onto the cabbage some water, which I'm going to soak in the cabbage, and then to that I'll add in some salt, which is going to disinfect if there is any bacteria in it. It's just going to kill the bacteria off. So I will let it sit in for about 5 minutes and then set that aside. I'll move on to the next ingredient, that is the carrot. As you can see, I'm trying to peel the skin of the carrot off. If you have a peeler, that will be much easier. I was even able to find where I put mine, so I was using my knife, which was able to do the same job, and it's all done. So these are the carrots. I'm going to cut it into half and then to slice it into smaller pieces. I'll do that for all the carrots. and it's going to be in the same pattern like the strips of cabbage. So I'm transferring it onto a plate. As you can see, it is all done cutting. So I'll set that aside and then move to the next ingredient, that is the spring onions. What I'll be doing with the spring onions is I would need just the green part of it, so I'll cut the white part off and then chop the green part into bigger sizes. That's the scallions. And then I will add it up to the carrot and set that aside as well. So it looks like I'm prepping for this recipe, which makes it a lot easier. And the other ingredient is the eggs. I have 4 eggs that I'm breaking into a bowl. So they are all done. I'll put this aside as well. And then I will start working on my sauce for the recipe. I have my soy sauce. I'm going to pour 4 tablespoons of soy sauce into the bowl. I'll put all the ingredients and the measurements in the description box below. And to that, I have some salt that I've added to the soy sauce and some sugar to refreshen it. And then this is optional. You can add in some black pepper if you want. I want this recipe to be a little bit spicy, so I added some black pepper to it. But if you don't want it, that is fine. You can just do it without that. And then I have my strainer ready that I'm putting in the soaked cabbage for it to drain the water out well before I use it for the recipe. So I'm putting in the cabbage onto the strainer, and then I have my pan ready on fire with some olive oil poured in, which I'm allowing it to heat. And then I have added in the 4 eggs. I'm stirring it gently as if I'm doing scrambled eggs. I'm stirring up nicely. And then I added a little bit of black pepper here. It is optional as well. I'm continuing to stir because I don't want it to get burnt. So continuously stirring it up to make sure I get the lumps that I need. And I've added a little bit of salt, some salt to taste, which is also optional because I know the soy sauce has salt already, but if you want to use it, that is fine. So here the eggs are done. I'm adding in the carrot, which is the vegetable that is a little bit harder than the rest of the vegetables. So I added in the carrot first. This way I will stir it and then make sure it becomes a little bit softer, but not too soft. I want it to be crunchy in between. It makes it easier to chew. And then I've added in the cabbage. So I'm still adding in more cabbage, and I'm going to stir everything up. And you know, when the heat hits it up, it reduces in size. That means it is cooking. So I'm just continuously stirring everything up nicely. That is what you have to do, and you have to make sure your your flame is on medium to low heat so it doesn't get burned at the bottom. So I'm continuously stirring it. And to that, I will add in the spring onions that I chopped. And I'll let it in for about 3 to 4 minutes. I don't want the vegetables to be mushy at all. I want it to be juicy and crunchy. So I don't need a lot of heat on it. So, lovelies, it is almost done. I'm just adding in the soy sauce that I made, and this will be in for about 2 minutes, and it is all done. This is how simple this recipe is, and it is very healthy, and you will love it. When I tried it, I just enjoyed every little bit of it. I didn't even remember of any carbs. I just really enjoyed it, and so I decided to share with my friends on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed watching, and you will love and comment on this video, and let me know how you did. Please don't forget to send me comments down below, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to send you another video. Bye.